The world is falling apart. But here's the good news. Cosby got out of prison.
Yes. See, I was about to say that that's the thing I find weird, like the timing of these things. So McAfee gets Epstein, and then Cosby gets like released from prison. I don't know. Like to me, it just seems like the establishment is fucking flexing. Is I was talking about this with a friend the other day, and I'm like, look, whether or not, like, obviously he got off because there's not enough evidence, which is pretty sure that's a technicality at most part, right? Like, I mean, not really a technicality, but it's pretty much the most important thing. But the guy had been the butt of like every rape joke since shit. When did all of those allegations surface?
Like 2015, something like that. 16
Yeah,
is
so
when
he's
they
been
really
like
started going off.
Yeah. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. In 2018. Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
when
it would have been.
he's been in prison
That's when
since
he went to
2018.
prison.
Man.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So he's been the butt of every fucking joke, right? For that shit. For the last 5-6 years. Then all of a sudden, there's not enough evidence to keep him in prison, so release him. It's like there's not enough evidence. You kept him in prison for 3 years on not enough evidence.
There was so little evidence that the first DA who caught this case declined to press charges due to lack of evidence. Razor Fist covered this brilliantly.
So why was he put in prison then?
Well, because so later on, the next DA got the testimony of the woman who actually he was only charged and convicted of one rape or one sexual assault. But they let like his other accusers testify, and I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't know Janice Dickinson testified against him in court. I didn't know she did that. Like, there's a lot of shit that happened in his trial.
I don't even know who Janice Dickinson is.
She's a supermodel from the 80s, and she was one of his accusers.
Let's look it up. Is she hot?
Yeah. Not anymore. Well, I would still smash, but I'm disgusting.
Dude, in some photos, she looks like fucking Bruce Jenner.
I know. She looks rough for her. She looks rough. She's like 64 now. But yeah, back in the 80s, apparently...
Okay, wait. My friend, my brother. You tell me that this does not look like Caitlyn Jenner, and I will actually slap you across the face. What?
No, it totally looks like it.
That's... Really?
Yeah, that looks just like Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah, like Janice Dickinson did not always look like this.
I mean, I'm seeing like photos of her when she was younger. Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, she was one of his accusers, and like two of the accusers had full blown outbursts at the trial. I didn't know about any of that. Like, the media just didn't cover any of that shit, and I hadn't been fully like red pilled on the media yet. In 2017-18, all this shit was going on. So I just kind of bought it because I just assumed that, like, okay, I knew he had 3 women testifying against him. I thought he had 3 counts of rape. Nope. They only charged him for 1. And they had no evidence, no physical evidence, nothing. They had nothing. It was her word against his. I didn't know any of this. So I've been making jokes for the last 2 years, 3 years. And I realized that it's just like he got Me Too'd. I genuinely don't think Cosby did any of this. You know what I think he did? I think back in the 70s and 80s, one of the biggest stand-up fucking comedians in the world, Bill Cosby, flexed his fucking money and his status a bit and got chicks to sleep with him.
Yep.
And now they're regretting it. Just like Harvey Weinstein never raped anybody. Harvey Weinstein said,
Yeah.
"Come up to my office and blow my big fat Jewish dick,
Yep. Yep.
and I will put you in movies." It was an exchange of goods and services.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. Is it wrong? Sure. The person in that position probably shouldn't flex like that. I'm saying maybe.
Really?
Maybe. I'm saying maybe. Maybe
there
it's
is a
wrong.
moral question there. No, there is a moral question there. Whether to say it's outright wrong, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't look like they were forced into it.
So
They
like no, they
agreed
weren't.
because they were ambitious.
But he ended up, like I don't feel bad for Rose McGowan. Like, bitch,
No.
you think I do not care that you fucked Harvey Weinstein multiple times. He didn't drag
I don't even
you.
think she was the hottest one out of the 3 Charm sisters. I think that was who's the other crazy?
There's Alyssa Milano and I can't
Alyssa
remember.
Milano. I thought she was the hottest one out of the Charm sisters.
Rose McGowan in her prime was total smoke show. She was gorgeous.
But
Like,
I know,
did you ever see the picture of her and her in a dress? She was pretty much naked. She was just wearing chains when she was dating Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
I love that picture.
No, I know.
Hell, she had nudes leak a couple years ago, and I saw them, and I would still hit it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, yeah, her face is all fucked up, but
no, I realized that. I'm just saying that. I thought Alyssa Milano was better.
Light switch, yeah, that's fair. I mean, hey, I wouldn't kick either of them out of bed.
That's true. Not now, but like, as I said,
I'd probably
back during the Charm days. Yeah.
But yeah, like, but to the point, it's just so that's what I think is happening here. I think we've got a bunch of women who did some shit they're not proud of, and now they're trying to destroy an innocent man's life. And like I said, I just bought it. I just assumed it was true because Weinstein ended up being pretty much true. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and read his case now because he ended up going to court on some fucking sexual assault charges, and I got to figure out he probably got fucking railroaded. Again, he did some bad shit.
Not after that fucking all that shit. Like basically all the media attention on the case. Seriously. I just looked up Rose McGowan. She looks like an ugly dyke now. So.
Yeah, I actually like short hair on chicks.
Not like this. Jesus.
No, her face is all fucked up. If her face wasn't all, she didn't have those giant collagen lips, it wouldn't be so bad. Like I said, in her prime, she was sexy. It really
depends on No, I agree. Like, it really depends on the whole thing, like whether it works or not. Like this is just she just looks like an ugly dyke. Like I like the tomboy look, but not on her face. Hell no.
Tomboys.
Tomboys.
I like tomboys a lot more than femboys.
This is true. At least you can still make babies with them.
Indeed.
Well,
so yeah,
depending on what the future holds. Yeah, maybe we'll have artificial wombs in the future, and then women will really become unnecessary.
I mean, if we had genetically created cat girls or sex robots, yeah, we could and like you said, we could make some kind of artificial womb so we can just like pump and dump. You know, there's literally like instead of sperm banks, it's literally you just show up, the hose comes out and blows you, and then they just grow babies in a tube. Just abort the girls. And only raise the men. And then if there's still going to be gay men like that fuck each other, but then like the Chads are going to be banging the cat girls and the sex robots.
Yep. And I don't know what to think about this. It sounds so fucking degenerate.
This is the world Elon Musk is trying to build for us.
Come on, Elon.
I can just picture it. He's sitting there smoking a big fat blunt, just going, "Let's just get rid of women." Problem solved.
Why not? Why not just turn everyone into cat girls, man?
That would be Joe Rogan. I love it. I mean, that tweet. Well, I mean, no, because it was him that tweeted that out. There's no reason why in 30 years we can't have genetically modified cat girls.
Yep.
Get on that shit, Elon. I want my cat girls. I want a whole harem of cat girls.
Nah. Even in that situation, I'd be like, you know what? I just want one Lamia, snake girl. Just be fine with one.
Well, look, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I suppose splicing mammals, but I don't know splicing humans and reptiles.
Man, if
I
we're
mean,
gonna go into fucking dream world, at least let me fucking dream. Jesus.
fair enough. Go for it. You
I need to
have
get
your.
you to watch.
You
I
have
need to
snake.
get you. I need to get you to watch Monster Girls, man. Either that or play like a few Monster Girl games and just see if you don't get hooked. Like
I'm
you probably would
sure.
need to hide them. You probably need to hide them from your girlfriend, but you know,
Yeah.
details,
Well, she
details.
doesn't. She doesn't go through my computer anyway. She doesn't know any of my passwords.
Oh, okay.
And even if she did know them, I would change them.
You know what? You know what I use for my passwords?
What's that?
Bible verses.
That's brilliant. Like
Yeah.
the
It's
passages.
like yeah.
Like
So it
the
doesn't
name,
like
chapter, verse. Okay.
No. Like the actual passage.
Oh shit. That's
So if
brilliant.
like if John 3:16 is like I am the way, the truth, the life. Like my password is I am the way, the truth, and the life.
That's brilliant. I've been using the same password for pretty much everything since I was like 15 years old. I'm 34.
And so like, well, sorry, John 3:16 is apparently for God so loved the world he gave his one and only son that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life.
Yeah,
Like, that would be my password.
I was gonna say I actually knew that one, but I knew you'd catch it. I wasn't gonna. I was like, I wasn't gonna be that dickhead. Well, let me correct you here, Christian man.
Yeah.
Let me flex
Yeah,
on
I
you
don't
with
know.
my
So
superior atheist knowledge of the Bible.
the superior atheist intellect. Oh yes, let's go. No, but yeah, like so if that was that whatever the passage is, if the thing I'm using does not have a character limit, yeah, just copy paste the entire thing in there. And
It's
then
not
I
a
just
bad
keep
idea.
like I just keep like a small like a paper noted post-it note of like random Bible verses. That's my passwords.
That is, like I said, yeah, that's brilliant. I would never think of that. I would never guess that.
So even if you know like this from what I'm saying, and then you see the post-it note, you don't know which version of the Bible I copied that from. Is it the KJV? Is it the NIV? Is it the Good Testament translation? Is it this? Is it that? Well, which one is it? Have fun.
Gutenberg in original German.
Ah, yes. No. I only take Aramaic. The original scrolls from 2,000 years ago. Don't worry. Fucking.
I, yeah. So
Fucking. Yeah.
it just it goes back. We talked the last episode. We talked about fake news. This is just more of that. This is just like we were sold a completely fake narrative. And seriously, and the whole like it's like because there was actually a judge with some balls who's just all like, wait a minute, this is bullshit, guys. Like not only was this entire trial not only was the entire trial just bullshit, but you had so little evidence. I'm dismissing this for good. Due process has been done. You cannot retry this. So good on that judge to have made that call. It's like he let an innocent man out of prison.
So,
Fucking,
I guess
not,
if he's really
not,
innocent, then
well, maybe not innocent. You know what I mean? Not an innocent man, but you know what I mean. Bill Cosby didn't rape anyone. I no longer believe Bill Cosby raped anybody.
Nah, I don't think so. But you know what? The jokes are gonna be funny for years on end.
Yeah, I mean
It's like Michael Jackson and kids.